Previously, a bloody battle with the Shogun resulted in victory for us and a new province in Kyushu. However, the large Christian population grew angry at our beliefs and rose up in revolt against us. This left us with no choice but to take to the field and crush this rebellion. While the battlefield has a large flat plain, two hills dominate on the right side, and this is where both armies head straight away. Our Shimazu forces are fractionally larger and contains a good amount of archers, as well as light cavalry to help chase down enemy units when they rout. As long as we can also make it to the hilltop, we should have all the advantages in this fight. The Christian army makes it to the hill just before us, and lines up in a way to obstruct us. We'll send our cavalry to the left, so as to loop around behind our enemies later in the fight. Whilst we're manoeuvring up the hill, one squad of enemy Ashigaru clashes with our forces, but is quickly beaten back. We've been able to isolate and attack a squad of archers as well, with our light cavalry, breaking their morale and killing them quickly, compounding our archer superiority in this fight. With this defeat, enemy relinquishes their position on their hill and charges forward to stop us from utilising our superior archer numbers. The lines clash and a full-scale battle now commences. We quickly draw our archers behind our spears to protect them from the enemy charge, to give them chance to fire on the battle. Many of the enemy infantry attempt to chase after our cavalry. We pull them back and intercept with our own infantry units. We'll then send our cavalry behind enemy lines to mop up any remaining archers they've got, and look for rear charges to turn the battle in our favour later on. Attacking up the hill with their infantry surrounded, the Christian army falters and breaks, turning to flee. With the enemy army routing, it's time for our cavalry to get to work mopping up the survivors, ensuring we kill the majority of the rebel force. We secure a clear victory, although a number of rebels live to fight another day. With the battle won, we can turn to our administration, and we'll start by researching Todofuken to improve our economy and cheapen our army cost. We can also turn our attention to the Otomo, using our ninja to attempt sabotage on the enemy castle. This mainly has the aim of improving our ninja for future efforts, although he does succeed in his sabotage. Once we turn, a large Otomo force makes a move towards Bungo, stopping at the border. The remnants of the Christian revolt sallies forth one last time, but we can crush this on auto-resolve. With the coming of winter, we'll sally forth from our castle and take to the field against the Otomo forces, as this is a good opportunity to damage or defeat them in open battle, rather than let them defend from behind their walls in a siege. Victory here will clear the path to Higo for us. The Otomo have far superior cavalry to us, but will have an advantage in archers. The Otomo have also positioned themselves poorly, giving us a clear advantage by taking the hill. As we're manoeuvring our troops, an over-eager squad of light cavalry charges forward from the Otomo camp. We're unfortunately not able to stop it from hitting a squad of our archers, but our cavalry and spears can quickly surround it and kill it off with minimal damage taken. This one unit is quickly joined by a full-scale charge from the Otomo forces, and their large cavalry contingent arrives first. Our army isn't prepared, though we're just able to get our spears in front to meet the cavalry charge, driving it away. The frantic start to the battle has left the Otomo archers stranded in no man's land, and without support, we're able to pounce on them and kill them quickly. The rest of the Otomo forces are nowhere to be seen, as they have fallen back to line up for battle, granting us easy kills. Without the pressure of the enemy forces nearby, we're able to chase down these archers and kill them all. This should compound our advantage in the main fight when that comes. Just as things start to calm down, the Otomo cavalry charges forward again, trying to take advantage of the slow movement from our spears that has left our archers open for an attack. Fortunately, we could see this coming a mile off, and quickly pull back our archers, charging forward with our spearmen. The ensuing fight should be a massacre, as our spearmen make light work of the enemy cavalry, including dispatching a couple of their generals. This fight has only compounded the problems for the Otomo, as now we have an advantage in both archers and also in cavalry, with them only having their two generals' bodyguards remaining. Seeing this massacre, the rest of the Otomo forces charge forward, and we move forward our own infantry to meet them, giving our archers time to fire volleys of arrows into the combat as our spearmen move forward. And finally the two forces meet in full-fledged combat. However, a strong charge from the enemy cavalry and infantry quickly punches a hole in our line, and we're forced to bring up our general to rally the morale of our troops. Our cavalry go around the left flank to take care of the enemy archers, and our archers target their fire on the enemy general. With our centre and right flank holding, coupled with the victories on our left and in the rear of the Otomo troops, the Otomo morale wavers, and their army breaks, fleeing the field and granting us the chance to run them down. The result? A clear victory for us, and only 481 Otomo troops remaining, blocking our way to their castle. As it's winter, we'll pull our troops back inside our territory to heal up, rather than pushing on further straight away. We'll also adjust our taxes back down, and exempt Bungo to ensure there are no further rebellions. With the region exempt from tax, the public order should hold for a while, and this will give us the opportunity to keep our army out against the Otomo, rather than sat back at home, managing the population. We can also start to bring forward our remaining troops from the south. We still aren't in much of a position for diplomacy, only having encountered 4 factions and most of those disliking us. So aggression is still the aim of the day. With the start of our next turn, we'll quickly move in for the kill on the remaining Otomo forces. We can't quite assault this turn, but we'll be there next. We can take our ninja and move him north for some scouting intel. We'll raise our taxes to boost our income over the end turn, and to do this properly we need to remove the exemption from Bungo to make sure that all of our provinces are taxed, before moving our southern forces further north and ending turn again. At the start of our next turn, we finished our art research and also receive a boost to all art research speeds. We'll keep going down the economic path for the time being, as we need to bolster this, as our armies are expensive and we've got more conquest to do yet. Finally, with our admin done, we can assault the Otomo forces and take their castle.